This is the claw. Enter the base through one of 3 entrances connected to external TCs. Running up the roof will bring you onto the 2nd floor. A benefit of this base over the Talon is that all doors can be replaced if you get raided. Crouching down through the bunker and into the core, you'll find 8 more boxes and the main TC. Jumping up to the 3rd floor, we have 3 bedrooms, each with its own access to the 4th floor. This base has almost the same footprint as the Talon, so you can incorporate some parts of this design into that one if you need something a bit bigger. Because the base is floor stacked, we can also build some pretty cool inner peaks. From up here, you can easily kill anyone on your roof. Outside, we have some great angles to shoot from using the wide gap building technique. Climbing up the ladder will bring you into the mini garage and out to the roof. Here you'll find some standard roof peaks, space for 3 windmills, turrets and a SAM site. To build this base, you'll need 2 boxes of stone, a box and a half of metal, and around 500 HQM. This includes all doors, windows and externals. Here you can see the upkeep per 24 hours. Definitely obtainable for a quad or a dedicated duo, especially on a 2x. Start by placing down your floor stacked foundations. If you don't know how to floor stack, click the link in the corner. From the lower foundation, build a triangle, 2 squares, and then the starter. We build like this to incorporate the spiral stairs bunker. Remember to upgrade the higher foundation, then place 2 half walls before sealing in the base. The starter will cost no more than 5k stone. Placing a TC inside the triangle frame increases the raid cost if anyone wants to loot from it. For the next part, we are going to complete the footprint of the base. For this, we'll need around 10k stone. From the higher foundation, follow the pattern of alternating triangles and squares. Upgrade the triangles and then destroy the squares. Before placing the last wall, build a half wall and a triangle so we can place a floor as part of the bunker. After placing the triangle foundations, build a full wall here. Then, seal in the roof, place a door facing out, then the triangle stairs. As you can see, the stairs stop anyone from entering the base. To open, place a twig floor. The floor can only be placed from this angle, not from outside the base. To close, destroy the twig. At the moment, the door frame can be soft-sided. Connecting a floor at half height will usually convert a soft side to a hard side, but due to the floor stacking, the triangle does not connect to the door frame. To combat this, attach a floor frame to the front. The door is now double hard-sided. But now, we can't build this wall. So, always remember to place the wall before attaching the square frame. Now we can seal in the roof. These stone walls don't need to be upgraded later, as they only serve to prevent splash damage. To finish the outer ceiling, connect the pieces like so. We will cover the floor stacking gap later. Remember to place the inner ceiling in the lower position. We build it like this to allow for the inner peaks, and so we can replace doors if raided. Before building the entrance, it's important to upgrade these walls to metal, as it can't be done later. Back inside the base, it's now time to stack the floors. The ones underneath can stay stone. Floor stack this triangle by the door before sealing it in to the wall. Pay close attention to the sequence in which I build the loot rooms. The walls must be placed before the floors. If you only have stone at the moment, only place the bottom row of boxes so you can jump in and upgrade later. Once sealed, remember to code lock the bottom boxes so they can't be looted. To build the externals, remember the following sequence of foundations. Then destroy all at the very last triangle. Build back towards the base with 5 triangles and then 2 squares. Build 6 more triangles and upgrade the 4 closest to the base. We do this to leave square gaps ready for the wide gap shooting floor. Now, destroy these triangles and then build out by 5 squares. The 5th square will be the housing for our external TC. It is vital to build 2 half walls here for the disconnecting mechanism to work. Moving back outside, destroy all the twig except for this one triangle. Upgrade and build wall frames, like so. Connect the wall frames to the TC with floor frames. Placing a twig foundation and a roof here will disconnect the TC. To reconnect, destroy the twig and rebuild the frame. After that, build 2 more externals in exactly the same way. Building the compound before expanding the base will allow us to place down large furnaces as early as possible. To make sure the compound walls are placed neatly, put down a sequence of large boxes like so. We can use the boxes to align the first wall. For the second wall, we can use the entrance to make it straight. Once in line, use the WASD keys to place it and don't move your mouse. Do the same again for the other sides, but build 2 square foundations like this first. Putting barricades on top of the entrances will prevent a lone in Tokyo from stealing your ore, and then an airlock in case of door campers. Moving back into the core, you can see all the parts that must be upgraded. You can do this later in the build, as and when you have the materials. Only seal in the TC after upgrading the surrounding parts to HQM. Upgrade these parts of the bunker and any other stone parts to metal. If you haven't already, build a roof entrance. I recommend doing this earlier in case someone gets on the roof. Upgrade the outside walls to metal, and then build the honeycomb. You can skip ahead and build the third floor before doing this, if you like. We can now build the second floor honeycomb out of stone. Back inside the base, upgrade the doors and the walls. Due to the floor stacking, you can't place garage doors here. Because of this, I'd recommend using this area for excess loot, electrics or mixing tables. Place more garage doors leading into the core. Build walls all around for the third floor. Build the ceiling like so, using floor frames where fourth floor entrances will be. Again, don't worry about the caps yet, they'll be sealed up later. Place wall frames and garage doors for the bedrooms. If you're having trouble placing them it can be done from below. After that, seal in the roof, making sure there's a gap between the inner and the outer floors. Build walls to separate the loot rooms and the bedrooms. Then we can build the jump ups. Use ramps for easier access to the boxes, and so raiders can't enter the base if they blow in from behind. Alternatively, you can use one of the loot rooms to house your electrics. Moving outside, build up the shooting floor with wall frames all around. Then, build wall frames around the third floor. Attach triangles to the third floor wall frames and then squares to the shooting floor. To finish the shooting floor, place triangle floors and then surround with windows. Before completing the roof, you must place these wall frames for stability. Build walls all around the fourth floor. After that, put a wall frame in every gap to increase stability. When the roof is sealed, put down doors to prevent anyone from climbing in. Don't forget the siren lights too, as you can see in the intro. To finish the fourth floor, Place these wall frames first for stability. Attach squares above each doorway and then triangles and square frames in the higher position. For the upper peaks, build half walls and then window frames, like so. The embrasures stop anyone from soft-siding in. Seal the inner roof with a ladder hatch going up to the minicopter garage. To complete the upper peaks, place roofs like this. Building low walls here will give an extra place to shoot down the heli, but raiders can soft side in. So build half walls if you prefer. Next, build the mini garage. After that, build the roof peaks. Be patient, as these can be tricky to place. The roofs will also cover the floor stacking gap. Building a low wall around the top will prevent anyone from spearing your turrets from this angle. Lastly, build the towers ready for the wind turbines. And the base is finished. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Sub for more base builds like this, and join my Discord for any building help you may need. Cheers.